Man, I'm only here. I'm running for counselor of my ward. 23. Oh. It is what it is, man. This is a boring video, nigga. Watch some more. If you don't like studying, if you don't like boom, 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 it's a boring video. Step out. We're about to start. I got my drink, and I smoke when I study. I just, shit, nigga. Alright, so nigga, I'm having a bad. I'm not saying I'm just determined to understand, have a concrete understanding of how businesses work, at least at the $1 million benchmark. Because I know from million, if you want to scale it, so what I'm learning. So I'm just putting everything. I'm gonna do a little priming a little bit. So what they might talk about. Learning to learn. It might cut. This is a long video, so I might not have a lot of memory in my shit. It might cut. It is what it is. Alright, maybe one avatar. That's what I said. One solution. And one, I'll call it place to acquire them. Visually place meaning marketing. Instagram, cold outreach, cold call agency. I'll just say it in my words: door to door, calling, phone and shit, ads, content. And I'll say agency. I'll add agency, but okay, one avatar. So who am I targeting? Who do I want to sell my product to? One solution. This is usually a 0 to 6 figures. This is, usually like a little principle. Like, okay, you just need like to find one person, solve that one person's problem, and you can market on one platform or use one way of marketing to get that. And if you use those, just one, and you keep that system running, you should be able to make 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to make more, you can say, okay, I want to service 2 types of people. Or said, I want to market in more ways. I'm not only going to do content. I'm going to go for ads. I'm going to go for paid ads. I'm going to go, calling. I'm going to call more. So maybe that might, at the very least, this is what you need, nigga. So I feel like he's gonna talk about that maybe. So constraints. I don't know what constraints are in a $1 million business. This is what I'm watching. I'm trying to bring awareness to myself and fortify my knowledge on this. I don't know quite. Okay, so garbage. So he has a garbage disposal service. Okay, so he has a garbage disposal. Let's see if there's any benchmarks. Okay, Alex, man, you know what Alex should start doing? You should put like benchmarks. So okay, 0 to 5 minutes. This is what we're gonna talk about. But I guess I can't do that right now. We're in priming. We're priming our brain. Alright, so one avatar, one solution, one marketplace. What exactly is the goal? I'm trying to fortify my understanding of exactly, specifically 0 to $1 million. So I'll learn next. I'm gonna learn all that shit just specifically 0 to $1 million. I'm very focused on that first hurdle. Of course, there's the obvious stuff. He's not gonna talk about the obvious stuff. It takes a change of yourself. It takes a change of your habits, what you consume. I'll understanding is just it's an ignorance game. You know, you're catching up. You're paying a toll of being ignorant. And you know, we're just like, okay, it's just information, getting more information, understanding the landscapes of things. But it seems I'm trying. Okay, so I'm trying to understand now, in a fundamental level, what is a business? Okay, let's say, bro, because this is a level I'm trying to be at. I'm trying to be at a level where I can just, you throw me anywhere, I can sell anything, bro. I can just, it's like a run and gun. I see a shirt, let me try to sell it. Let me figure it out. You know, like, okay, this is a shirt. Who do I think? What avatar do I think is gonna like this shirt? Who might this relate this shirt to? Who might? Why does this matter? I realize that a lot of politicians, or I don't like to say, I don't like that word, but a lot of like the counselors, or even the mayor of, I'm doing not, I forgot the name, but it feels like they always ask society, the people that vote for them to pay for certain things, and I feel like kind of iffy about that. I'm like, yo, you already pay for a lot of things in your life, so me asking you for money, you know what I mean? Like, you really gotta believe in me and shit. So I'm like, I don't really wanna. I kind of want to have my own budget. I want to have my own things. Why not? Why tattoo it? It lowers corruption, so I don't have to take money unless I gotta talk. I need, like I said, I can't be here, nigga. Just like, I can't speak my mind. Like, yo, this nigga just paid me and shit, so I can't say. I'm like, that's just not me, bro. So I got to, like I said, I have to understand. I'm really trying to be a beast for you guys, bro. I'm really trying to be a beast. I'm trying to be a monster, buddy. So when I talk about solutions, so okay, what is the mindset of selling? So I want to sell to anything and one thing. So okay, let's say, so business is selling one thing, is selling something to somebody, or solving somebody's problem. I'm thirsty, so I'm selling you water. That's business. Okay, now let's get deeper. Why? How does this person know about me? That's marketing. Okay. How do I sell this water to this person? If the person, you know, wants it, what makes this person want to buy? Okay, that what makes this person want to buy from me? Maybe it might be circumstantial. I'm the only person that sells water in this town, or I'm the only person that sells water in this vicinity. So maybe that means that this person really wants the problem to be solved, which is thirst. He wants his thirst quenched. Thirsty. Yeah, he wants his thirst quenched as soon as possible. So that's so like, yeah, so he wants it, you know. So that's why that might be so a certain type of urgency. He wants this let's go deeper. All right, let's say, bro, we're both selling water now. We're both selling water. I got one person I'm selling water, and boom, somebody else sells water next to me. What makes this person go to me and not the other person? Of course, it's the price. People are gonna say, "Oh, it's both water. Let me go for the cheaper one." And of course, he talks about a race to the bottom. If you read the book, a race to the bottom. We don't want to get a race to the bottom. Oh, I'm gonna sell my water for $1. He's selling it for 50 cents. You're gonna go for the 50 cents. I'm like, oh, to compete with these 50 cents, I'm gonna sell my bottle for 25 cents. Boom. Oh, he's saying fudge. Now you're gonna go to me. Like, oh, now it's like, okay, now he's selling it for 25 cents. So I'm gonna sell it for 10 cents. So it's a race to the bottom, you know, and it's like a price war. And that's why we talk about value. So I guess with value, okay, so now you're understanding. Like, I'm in my brain right now. I'm just like, okay, he's talking about value. And no, he's not talking. I'm just getting kind of like in the fundamental level of what is a business to me, in my sense. How do I comprehend it, you know, structurally? So now I can kind of like put the spots, my missing spots. Okay, this goes here in my mental map, in my personal mental map. This is where it fits. This is what I understand. This is what I don't understand. All right, boom, value. So I am an offer. So how can I'm not asking, how do I add value to water though? That's what I'm saying. I guess brand. know what I'm saying? Like, how do you, you know, you're thirsty, nigga. You give me water, nigga. Like, how do I add value? Like, you know, I'm giving you water, nigga. So, I mean, how do I, and I thought about it, bro, and I thought about it, and I'm just like, oh, sometimes I feel a bit bougie, and I want to buy some Fiji water, you know what I mean? That Fiji water, my guy. And I realized it's, status. Sometimes, you know, when you buy something from a brand, it's like a status. It brings you a certain type of status. Or you're not buying the product, you're buying something. I read, like, I think I read that Coca-Cola sells happiness. Red Bull sells like, you know, outside, you know, like rebel, like sports, extreme sports, you know, Nike sells, you know, like winning, you know, pushing yourself, boom boom. So it's like, what is your brand associating with? So value, brand. So there's different types of, I guess, value. There's different types of value. Alright, so you're solving a problem. Alright, solving a problem, you're good. So these are more the essential things. You're solving a problem. I'm getting that shit when avatar. Brand. Nigga, hold up, nigga. W. And first million. Nigga, you got no idea how it was just mixing these three things together. Okay, I want to be countless, I want money. I want my first million too. I want this. I want, like, oh, how do I? Anyways, let's get back to the subject. You know, just organizing organizing in general, bro. That was shit was hard, but anyways, brand value. So brand. So if he wants to buy from me, he might like my brand better. So brand is important. So that's why I feel in business. What else he might add? I'm not really trying to get to the technical stuff because that technical stuff is gonna come after. It's more like the essence of business. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to understand what's a top line. You know, you don't have to understand tax codes. You don't have to understand what, like, a LLC yet. Just, nigga, if you can sell, if you can sell lemonade, bro, you understand business, buddy. If you're just like, you know, pick up a thing, like, nigga, you don't, just, nigga, I'm giving you something, you're giving me money back. That's essentially how I look at it, bro. It's really, I'm not trying to complicate it, bro. It's like, nigga, the only reason it's complicated because now we live in a countries have certain laws for certain ways to, now, you know, but you'll get there. It's more essentially like, nigga, I know how to sell something. Now it's like, how do I get it? Okay, I need an LLC so people don't steal my money. I don't steal my idea. Now you get more into that stuff, but there's more, okay, value, brand. And also, bro, if I understand business, nigga, I'm not gonna lie, if I understand business, well, imagine what I'm able to sell, nigga. Like, imagine, like, I'm not just asking people for money. If I do have to ask as a counselor people for money to fund a project, it's like, nigga, I'm actually selling you something that you want. I'm selling you something that you want. So, you know, I'm giving you value. It's not just I'm asking you for money for nothing. I'm just like, okay, let's sell this. This is a product. Let's sell this to reach, you know, boom, boom, boom. I'm making connections now. Okay, this is why it's important. This is why I'm looking at it, telling my brain, okay, I'm priming myself for this video. I'm telling my brain this video is important, and this is why it's important. You know, I'm in my first million, I'm making connections. So value, brand. Okay, I'm selling the one person to someone. All right, another question. How do you get reoccurring? How do you know what I mean? How do you make the person want to come back? That's the one question. Reoccurring customers. Reoccurring. So we might talk about life value, lifetime value. Does this person, if you're a service, does this person get your service for 3 months, 2 months? How much, you know, like average? How do you get reoccurring customers? How do you get reoccurring customers? How do you want, like I said, I think that ties into brand too. People must really like your brand. Trust. There you go. That's a big word. Trust. We gonna organize it after, you know what I mean? Right now you're just trust. Trust is very important. You know, people are gonna buy more, trust you more just because they trust you. It's like, nigga, if I'm a mother, nigga, or a father, and I'm buying baby formula, I want to damn near know that you giving me my baby some quality shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta know you giving my baby some quality shit. You're not just pulling some chemicals and you're feeding that to my baby. But now if as a brand, I know, okay, I know the brand. You guys are more healthy, so poor products, you know. So you guys promote this, so I assume, you know, so I trust you guys to give my, you know, my baby some quality products. So certain things that people buy is because they know there's quality. It's about it's quality. You know what I mean? So it all ties into brand in a sense. But I'm trying to see what is he gonna talk about specifically. What, as a garbage disposal company, what are you not doing? Is he gonna talk about like doing more of a content? Where's my man? I guess the book. Gross income, net income, total life value, increased response rate, increased conversions, premium price. Oh yeah, that's true. Charging enough. So you're charging enough. That means, did I just lose my? Oh, it's right there. Charging enough. That means you forgot the word, nigga. Your budget. Nah, you're charging enough. Not the word, nigga. You see how these words per nah, these words are, it's in my mind, nigga. It's right there, nigga. But I'm just gonna do this. Okay, nigga. I'm telling you, if there's spirits, nigga, taking my ideas, nigga, I'm gonna slap the shit out you, bro. If I can perceive you, if there's a spirit, he's like, yo, let me take this word off. It's nigga, let me compromise, nigga. I swear to God, nigga, I will slap the shit out you, nigga. You don't want me in the spiritual world, bro. You don't want me to see you, bro. You better hide, bro. My bad. I'm just getting mad when my brain doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I get mad. You know what I'm saying? But cause I say this word all the time, bro. But yeah, you need to charge enough. So for have a successful business, you need to charge enough. You need recurring customers. You know, so you need people to know about your product. You need to solve a problem, charge enough, and having a recurring customers or new customers enough to keep it going. So providing value, letting people know about this value that you're providing, and convincing them that you're the better option for them. Product, marketing, sale. Okay. Product, marketing, sales. Let me just write that shit down. Product.
Last year you lost.
Marketing. Sales. There you go, your margins. Let me write that shit down. Your margins have to be good. Offer, selling the vacuum, product so good, I want to pay for it. Like, he's right, nigga. So yeah, we're just doing that. I'm almost done with the priming. This is important too if you guys want to know. Just like in priority, ecosystem, value chain, distribution, product, in terms of like what really matters. In priority, like, you know what I'm saying, people are more likely to buy from you if they can get the product as soon as possible. Distribution, like I said, bro, if I'm the only like water bottle in the, you're thirsty, and I'm the only one that sells water in the vicinity, you're getting it from me, because you're the distribution, you're getting what you want as fast as you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really connecting it. So yeah, one way to get customers, solving one problem and one type of customer, one channel, one avatar, one product. One way to get a customer, solving one problem and one type of customer. Okay. Do you feel that's enough? Yeah, I think that's enough. I would say we're done priming. We're done priming-ish. I'm starting to like, okay, my brain is kind of like connecting everything together, okay? To get a business, one avatar, one solution, one place of Mario, one avatar, one solution, and one type of customer. Let's open this in the page so I can see it. My notes. Semester. Need a camper. I'm a rancher. Let's see how many minutes. I'm in 22 minutes, eh? Say a word. That's not bad. 22 minutes of time in, yo. So honestly, alright, so we're not priming anymore. I just want to keep this there so I can watch. We're now entering encoding. I'll call this process encoding. So this is during the consumption of the information. When I want to encode, I want to be engaged with the I want to be engaged with the, like I said, I just tricked my brain to saying, okay, this information is important. Now I'm engaged with the information. While engaging in code, I'm engaged and I'm asking questions. And I'm going to focus on things I don't understand. Things I understand, I'm just going to watch. But the things I don't understand, I'm just going to be like, okay, I didn't really get that. Boom, boom, boom. Because sometimes you just should be going on. It's like your brain just goes somewhere like, this nigga just talking. You don't really. That's why you gotta be focused. You gotta be engaged. You know, you gotta be actively engaged with this shit, bro. Like you talking to the person talking to you, nigga. Like the person right there, nigga. You know what I mean? But I get it. Sometimes like you just zone out a little bit. It's like, huh? Like, huh? That's why priming is important. You know why you want to watch this. You know what you're looking for. And so now you can fill in the blanks. And I'm gonna make another, like, they call it schema, or like a little system. Organize it, simplify it. You know what I mean? And the process continues, bro. Just, you know what I mean? But let's see what I know so far, buddy. One avatar, one solution, one buddy. So one way to get customers, one type of customer, okay. There's 6 different ways to get a customer. Okay. 6 different ways, Alright. So let's see, what are the constraints of this person's business? This nice gentleman owns one from I seen, a garbage disposal company. Let's see how that goes. It's different. I don't quite understand how a garbage disposal company works, but at least I guess he's making his own living with his own plan. He has his own thing, and let's see what problems is he having make going to 1 million. Like, like that's actually a good, like, you're running your own show. So what problems are you going through? I'm trying to get into his head. Is like, what's up with you? You know what I mean? Why you not? You know what I'm saying? Encoding. I'm gonna keep my notes to a minimum so I can really focus on what I learned. So first,
$150,000 to Philip's wife and a
I'm not gonna speed it up.
kid and another baby on the way. And if he doesn't fix the business model fast, he'll put that up. This is Philip. He gave up a high-paying job in tech to start a garbage collection.
Like I said, high-paying job in tech to start a garbage company, buddy. Nigga knows, bro. Corona season, what happened? Every job was closed except for the garbage people, the people that are actually running the country, that the country works. Those were the only jobs that people, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Nigga said tech. I don't know, like, this is me. When I think tech, bro, I'm thinking you making bread. I'm thinking you making bread. I'm thinking you smart. I'm saying that. My bad. Let's go. My nigga Philip, buddy.
This is Philip.
My nigga Philip, buddy. Okay. Why did you quit that job? You didn't like it, eh? It fucked you over, I lied. I don't know.
A high-paying job in tech to start a garbage collection business. Last year, he lost $150,000. So Philip's a wife and a kid and another baby on the way. And if he doesn't fix
more money than me
fast, he'll put that growing family at risk.
Hi, my name is Philip. I'm the owner of Garby Disposal Services. We do residential trash, recycling, and yard waste collection. Our revenue is $642,000. Our net profit is negative $151,000. Revenue is $642,000.
Okay. That's how money he makes. That comes into the business. I think we're talking about margins.
Our net profit is negative $150,000.
I gotta make sure I understand what net profit means, my dude. Hold up. Net profit. Meaning. Maybe I'm not understanding, you know what I mean? You seen that? You seen it was on red. Net profit, also known as net income, a net earning. It's the amount of money a business has left after subtract. I knew it. It's the amount of money a business has left after subtracting all expenses from the total revenue. I own. I'm not saying I own. As an example, like I said, we're using the same water bottle example. It takes me 50 cents to have the product, a water bottle. 50 cents. Let's say, actually no, 10 cents just to make a water bottle full of, water and everything. Just 10 cents. Get the plastic, put the water inside, and the wrapping, 10 cents. Now, this is a good margin. So it's 10 cents to make, but you're charging it for $1. That's a good margin. So now let's say you have you have 2 people came. Now you have $2. So that's the total revenue. Your total revenue is $2 because 2 people came and gave you, after a while, after a certain month, after a certain period of time. I think it's monthly, right? I should check if it's monthly or is it yearly. But anyways, after a period of time, 2 minutes, and boom, you have to put 10 cents back into the business because you have to, you know what I mean, get the product going. You got to re-up. Let's say a nigga, what to say, a perk. What did I say? If you selling a perk, nigga. You say grabba, or something. You know what I mean, like you bought a pack of grabba, Like, you really like, bro, I need some extra money, you know what I'm saying? And it just like, you can't just spend all the, like, you know, a bunch of people just give you money. Like, you like, you're in the streets, you just giving grub, boom, 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 okay, boom, they're giving you got shakers. You're selling some shakers. You can't just spend the money. Oh damn, you seen all the bread, like you're happy, like, oh, look at all this money I made. Now you're spending on gas, you're spending on boom. Now you don't even have enough money to re-up. You don't have money to re-up, bro, because you spend your old shit, nigga. You dumbass nigga. My bad, bro, for talking, you stupid ass nigga. Anyways, bro. You're not serious, nigga. You're not trying to make money, buddy. You're not trying to make money. You fucked up your whole thing because you're trying to look cool, nigga. Piss me off, nigga. But that's crazy. Net profit. So after all your expenses, so every business has a different type of net profit. So you might have more expensive. I feel if we want to go strategically, like I said, like you want, like ideally, if you're selling. If you're, let's say you're selling a product or a service, you want the product or service to be have the, how can I say the word, less impact on you and more, you know, it's like I said, the best I work, it's a bang for your buck. You want a bang for your buck. If you can find a business like I said, 10 cents, and if you got one product, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I don't know how many X, you know what I'm saying? And I feel the reason I was going strategically, I say, okay, what is a product or service that has the most return? I'll say tech. You know why tech? Tech doesn't take like software, information. You see this? I'm using this. This is Safari, I think. Safari. I can copy, paste this into millions of computers for free. And I can charge a premium price. Unlike me, I have a water bottle. I constantly have to, you know, if I want to give this to everybody, I have to produce it, and that's gonna cost me. You know, maybe distribution, that might cost me. Tech, like, I can send you a file for free. But thing with tech, think about that. But the thing with tech is I'm gonna make profit off of it. Now you can't use my file. You can't use the file that I made without paying a price, even though I can download the same file 10 million times for free. I can copy paste this file 10 million times for free. You know what I'm saying? I have like an example here. I have Studio 1. This, you see, there's Wondershell, Filmora. Like, those niggas are making money. Studio 1.6. Like, this is like, they're selling this, they're licensing it. It takes a one-time, you know, charge to make the product, make the software, and then it's like the sky is the limit. And you kind of, I'm using this as an example so you can find a product that kind of, if you want to be strategic, if you're like, you know, I just want to make a little bit of money, so let me just find a product. Or I just want to, like, you know, like, let me find a product that has a low cost to make, produce, and I could sell it at a value. Like, you'd be surprised what things really cost. You'd be surprised what an iPhone really costs. You'd be surprised, because I'm, like I said, I'm an immigrant person. You know what I mean? When I came to this country, yeah, I was in awe by technology. Like, things like, I didn't have a laptop when I was young, like, until I was in, like, high school, like, 7th grade. Oh, no, it was a bit earlier, but everybody had everything. Everybody had internet, everybody had boom. So to me, in my point of view, everything was, like, expensive. Everything, now that I'm older, it seems like you can get anything for a good price. Like, you know, everything is made out of plastic. You can get everything for a good price. I'm just like, damn. Now you're starting to understand how much did it really cost you to make certain things, you know? Because I thought, like, you guys are mass producing this. And now, when I was young, I thought this was, like, scarce. You know, like, you kind of feel like it's scarce. Like, you need a lot of money to kind of buy these things. Now I can buy it $30, $40. I can buy a laptop $100, you know, $80, $30, $40, nigga. It's really not that expensive to make. It's crazy, cause this I'm looking at this same iPhone right here. I'm like, bro, this is no, you thinking this is the state of the art technology and everything. This has the brand new lenses. This has the, you know, the brand new features. You might like, I'm thinking like this must be millions of dollars to make. Millions of dollars to make. Nah, buddy. And that's kind of why I'm learning to learn. I'm asking like, damn, it's actually might not even be that. If it doesn't cost that much to make, it might not actually be hard to understand how to make it. If it, you know, that's my mind. Anyways, let me go back to the theme. Nigga, that's crazy. Nigga, that's crazy. That's crazy. You see that, bro? That's so bad. I had to search it up, bro. Like, nigga, am I understanding what I'm understanding? Nigga, he's losing money. Am I net profit? Nigga, oh my days. Nigga, you.
Collection, our revenue is services, the 42,000, residential trash, recycling, and yard.
Oh my days, my nigga. Okay,
Waste
so
collection,
this is like a annual income. This is how much he makes a year.
our revenue is 642,000.
This is how much, like, okay, this is how much I'm making. This is how much, you know, I'm making. Now it's like, okay, I made this much, but I have to re-up my shit. So now I have to, like, you know, put back to the business to make it still run. I have to put it back.
Our net profit is -1.
He's losing money, nigga.
That's the wrong side.
That is the wrong side. You said that, it's the right side, nigga. So wrong. I have to search that shit. Am I tweaking, fam? Am I tweaking? Am I tweaking, nigga?
Our net margins are -23%. We've been
-23%. The margins, my guy. He's losing 20.
Been in business for a little under 2 years, and we currently serve 2,500 customers.
So what's the problem?
We need to become profitable.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how to become profitable. Okay. Profitable. So if it's about, you just showed me the margins, profitable. So we're talking about profit, how to make profit. So basically adding value, brand. He might talk about brand. He might talk about marketing. He might talk finding one avatar. So you might ask him, where do you advertise your products? Where do you, like, how many times, you know? He might ask for more, like, he might ask for statistics. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? So he might ask, how many calls a month are you doing? How many people are you reaching a month? How many, you know, like, he might ask for something like this, solution. Who are you selling into? All right, let's go. I'm
Using our assets enough. Trash is a very capitally intensive business.
Yep.
One of our trucks is at half utilization.
Capital intensive. Your business eats a lot of money before you see returns.
And routes are not super efficient. We've had lots of unexpected repairs. We need more leads. Scale up our door-to-door efforts.
You need to become profitable. One truck is at half utilization, 4 hours a day versus 10 hours max. A lot of unexpected repair cost. Oof.
We need to scale up our meta ads efforts profitably, though, and we need more conversions on the HOA side, and we need to increase our route efficiency. So a lot of things.
I'm kind of weird. Okay, convert your HOA. Not too sure what that means. HOA. I might know, but I'm just like, okay. HOA. Converting more customers on exciting routes will increase the Okay, scale. More leads. Scale up door. Oh, he does door to door. Sheesh. I hate door to door. It's the most boring job ever, bro. Personally knocking on 300 doors a week. Yeah, a week. You can do more. I ain't gonna lie. You can do more. I know it's hard, but you can do more. Oh, personally, not okay. You're personally going a week. How do you divide that, nigga? 1, 2, 3. You can. Like, is that you? What, like, do you have like employees? Like, you can allocate that to like 300 a week? That's crazy. Scale up metal adds profitably.
So many things. Why is solving this important? What happens if you don't solve this?
Jeez, that's a good question, nigga.
People are changing the world with AI, from drug discovery to chatbots.
I mean, look here.
I'm definitely in the thick of my rocky cutscene right now, where I left my high-paying job at Amazon as a software engineer to start this because I thought it was a great opportunity. And I've been working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for the past 2 years with really little to nothing, actually negative to show for it.
Yeah.
And I have a wife and a child at home, and my wife is actually due in the next 6 weeks, which props to me. So I need to make sure that I'm able to provide for her and my daughter and the new baby, especially as, you know, my wife won't be able to work. So it's really crucial that we figure this thing out sooner rather than later. I think we're really close because by my estimations, 3,000 customers is going to be that critical mass point where we're going to start making some money.
Oh my god. I want you to put in perspective. Imagine, bro, you think about being a 9-to-5 nurse. You don't have to understand if the business goes down, you're just gonna find another job. But this is his ship. His ship is sinking, and he has a daughter on that ship. He has a wife on that ship that's about to give a baby. Nigga. I'm just putting in me and my nigga. If I was in that situation, bro, I'm saying like I finally gonna find my wife. That's wifey, nigga. The one you want the best for. That's your family. The one you want the best, you know? Provide the best type of life for them. Your wife is still with you, believes in you in your business, you know what I mean? And it's sinking, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm stressing. I don't know, I'm stressing. Like, damn. Every day, nigga, I'm just like, bro, I gotta figure this shit out, bro. There ain't no talking to nobody. There ain't no, it's like, how do I figure this shit out? You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's a crazy situation to be in, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Normally do. By the time you leave,
oh my god, this nigga probably has a credit card, bro. That credit card probably.
Alright, so I'll stay as long as it takes to make sure that you're good.
Real nigga.
Alright, so who do you help?
Real
So
nigga.
we have two types of avatars. 50% are what we call scatter. The other 50% are
avatar. I said one avatar, one solution, one, you know what I mean? One way to get a customer. One type of customer. That's your avatar. One type of he has 2 types of customers. That's crazy. Okay. You probably gonna say you gotta up that bitch.
HOAs.
Pay for your own trash service for the HOAs. Like I said, I still don't quite understand what that means. Group of home that pays together.
And there's
150 household on average. Okay, can you single be a day? Can be a single.
2 different types of sales processes for these 2 types.
So if it's a garbage bin, do you like contracts? It's like, you know, I live in one, you know, does my neighborhood contract people to take the trash? So okay. I'm not.
Yeah. Is there a difference in like home value or income in the scatter versus HOAs, or HOAs do they tend to be nicer than the other ones, or?
We've had some HOAs that are lower income.
HOA, homeowner association, a built-in customer base that pays reliably and predictably. A built-in customer base that pays reliably and predictably. Alright, so a certain pattern, a built-in customer base that pays reliably and predictably. So I guess that's reoccurring customers, I guess. I guess that's basically what it is, a reoccurring customer. HOA. Let's say, alright, so HOA, I'd probably be a HOA. I remember I used to, that's when the man was making money, bro. I was trying to be healthy. I didn't really trust the meat that was in Food Basics. I wasn't really trusting the meat that was a thing I felt they inspired to. So I'm like, let me get some farm beef, some farm meat, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be healthy, I'm trying to live long, blah, 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 blah. And they put me on a system. So every month, reliably, they didn't even have to ask me, just like, okay, just send me a notification, choose what you like, and we'll send it to you. You know what I mean? So I guess I was a HOA. So I'm trying to integrate it into my mind. Okay, what's a HOA? Okay, so I'm an HOA. So in that sense, okay, that's what you mean. So yeah, reoccurring customers in that sense. Reoccurring customers. Same. What else, yo? Yeah, I'll say that for now. I call it recurring
For
customer,
sure.
reliably
and
and
then we have some
predictably.
scatter customers that are much higher income. That scatter group is thinking about switching to be an HOA.
Scatter in this context, homes that are spread out or individually owned without a central HOA. Home associate. Okay, I see what he means by a homeowner association. Okay, I see what he means. Okay, I see what he means now. Because he's a garbage business, and you gotta realize landlords, companies like, if you're from Amperham, that, that little, all the houses, Amperham, if you're Amperham, like, you're probably like some, like, whoever owns that whole block, puts a contract to a little, like, yo, I need people to, like, I need someone to take garbage for every unit in my thing, you know what I mean? Like, I have 100 units at Amperham. I need y'all to take that trash and do it for me, you know what I mean? So I feel like they have an associate. Okay, I'm a
Scatter
little bit.
customers that are
I
much
feel like I'm
higher income.
sort of like
That scatter
understanding
group
and shit.
is thinking about switching to be an HOA. So
Yeah.
typically, it does correlate with income. The HOAs are higher.
So, and I feel scatter is more like you're independent. You own your own house, and perhaps the land that And I guess he's saying that they pay more. Makes sense. Like I said, you own your own house. It's not a condominium. It's like you own your own house. You own your own land, family.
Income
In general, right. I think there's going to be a big strategic decision that we're going to have to make that you're probably not expecting, and it's around who the avatar is. So we'll talk more about that. The second thing is going to be how you acquire them. So how do you help them?
Okay. So we have two different types of services.
I think he's saying
for
that.
two different customers.
Oh, hold
So
up.
our scatter customers have once weekly trash, recycling, and yard waste collection. Most don't have an existing contract, so we can just get them set up and start service even next week, but typically the beginning of the month is what we do. Then our HOAs have two service options there. So they can either have once or twice weekly trash collection.
Okay.
Most of them opt for the twice weekly trash collection.
Sure.
Yeah, 80%. So they're on 3 or 5 year contracts usually. And so we wait for the end of those contracts for us to be able to bid.
Do you reach out to find out when the end of their...
Yeah, that's how I can tell, bro, where we live at. Whoever owns this whole plaza, this condominium that I'm living right now, cheap ass nigga, bro. So you're saying we can get our trash removed 2 times a week? So you're doing this one time? Yeah, you cheap ass nigga. I'm starting to understand you, bitch ass. You know what I mean? My bad, I'm joking.
contracts are, and then you just have to put them in a calendar, basically.
Yeah, Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So once those are up for bid, then we start to, then we just calculate the price and everything, and then often the low bid will win, unfortunately. That's just kind of the name of the game. Yep.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
So we'll get... Okay, let me ask one more question about the
Come
slide
on,
four, which is who do you help?
Race
So,
to the bottom.
of homes in your area, do you know what
what I mean by
percentage of them are scatter versus kind of like contained within HOAs and like kind of basically off the board until they come up?
In my service area, there's a very large majority that are HOAs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Do you have any idea what percentage?
I don't know, but I can just see it on a map.
Just if you guesstimate it for me, it's fine.
70%.
70.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there a lot of other competing trash services on the scatter side?
There's one big one that's really causing us to reduce a lot of our prices right now.
Yeah. We'll deal with that. Okay, got it. Okay, let's keep going. So give me the money stuff. How do you make money?
So for our scatter customers, we charge $29.67 a month, which is billed quarterly at $89. And as an intro offer, we offer 3 months free. That's not all in one go. That's just on the second, third, and fourth invoice.
Yeah.
And for our HOA customers, it varies pretty widely. It really depends on the home type, whether it's a townhome.
What I'm
or
focused on
a
is more
single-family
like
home,
you
single-family
just
home.
said there's a
lot of
big
families
company
use more
that
trash, and then we have
he
pay
has to
that
reduce
at
because he's
landfill.
competing with them, so he has to
And
he's
so
reducing it because of
it
the
also
price. It's
varies
like, yo,
depending on the number of units.
it's like,
as
okay,
well
you're
as
a
the
big
proximity
company,
to our
you
current
charge a
route.
premium, where we can't compete
And
with
they're actually
you.
all
Right?
on a monthly
So
billing schedule.
I feel like I have to
The
compete
scatter
with you,
ones
so I
are
have to
on
lower my
monthly bills
prices.
too,
So I'm
right?
kind of
No, they're
interested in
billed
like
quarterly.
what solution is gonna base
Yeah,
like as a
as you price
smaller
it,
You price
business.
monthly. I got you.
You
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
compete with
Okay.
Amazon.
Cool.
You can't
Okay,
compete with
so
those
how do
big
you get
ones, you know.
customers?
So
we have
what
4
are
different
your
channels through which we get customers. So we have door to door,
door to door?
and I currently go and do around 300 a week. I knock on 300 doors.
300 doors, okay.
And my close rate's right around 26%. And we hired
What's your door open rate?
Door open rate was, I don't have that ready.
It's just rough.
I believe it was around 30%.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Dude, so you knock on 12 doors, you get a sale.
yeah.
You sell a show.
Yeah.
You can just like, you're like, hey, I gotta get lunch. You're like, give me 2 seconds. Just like knock on 12 doors and you buy lunch.
I'm not the best sales guy, but yeah, I mean, I can even sell, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some things that we're gonna do in the offer that things gonna help us out. But okay, so door to door, $50 commission per sale. That's what you're paying your.
That's it. You said offer. I wonder how he's gonna construct the offer. What do you mean by offer? Okay, I see.
Current sales guy?
Yes, exactly. And he recently started with us 3 weeks ago.
Got it. And how many deals does he do in a day?
So he,
What I'm focused on is how does he know what to say to him, so I can know like what are you looking at and what are you looking for. I'm asking why is he asking that question? Why is he boom boom boom? He's seeing something I currently do not see, so I'm trying to see like him.
he's been getting better and better, but right now he
I
averages
knew he was
right
about to talk
around
about
5.
statistics, like how much you
5 a
do,
day. It's not bad.
door,
It's not
blah blah
bad
blah blah
gig.
blah.
And he'll just keep getting better, right?
Yes. Like yesterday he got 7.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. That's very exciting. Okay. Now you pay him 50 and he's collecting less than 50.
So he's been getting better and better.
So, product, market, sale. Product he owns. The product is it's not a product. It's not a product business. It's a service business. So, and the service is trash collecting. Marketing. He does door to door. So, marketing meaning one way to get customers. So we need one channel. So one way to get customers. So he's doing marketing. So it's door to door, paid ads, cold outreach, and referrals, I think. So these are these 4 ways that he decided that he does. Okay. So door to door, 26% closing. Paid ads. He pays $600 a month for being as cold outreach. So he sends emails and handwriting letters and referrals. Referrals is the best type of ad. So mouth to mouth. That's low-key why I'm so popular. Yo, it's mouth to mouth. Yo, you seen that guy with the You see man on moon with the man like yeah. You know what I mean? That's referrals or like word to mouth. That's the best. If like you have a friend telling you, yo, you seen this show? This is the best show ever. That's better than me who made the show. Like, yo, you come see my show, yo, or like, yo, come to my YouTube channel. Come to my YouTube channel and yo, have you seen this guy's YouTube channel? 2 different. You know what I mean?
But right now he averages right around 5.
5 a day. I mean, it's not a bad gig. And he'll just keep getting better, right?
Yes. Like yesterday he got 7.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. That's very exciting. Okay. Now you pay him 50 and he's collecting less than 50.
No, he's a contractor, so he just
Yeah.
gets all 50.
No, as in for what he's
Oh, no.
like
Yeah.
he's collecting less than 50, but you pay him 50 for getting the sale.
He collects the 89 for the first invoice.
Okay. For the first 3 quarters, or for the first 3 months.
Yep.
Okay. You said it was month 2, 3, 4 is where they're getting their free month.
The quarter 2, 3, 4.
So they get 1 month on quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4.
You
Okay,
got it.
got it.
Yep.
Understood. Okay,
Yep.
that's fine. Okay, so let's walk through the. So I understand the D2D. Do you have percentage breakdowns on these between which one's what in terms of how many are coming from door to door, how many are coming from paid ads, how many are coming from outreach, how many coming from referrals?
No, I don't have those numbers.
Rough estimate.
Yeah, I mean, recently, I'd say 50% have been coming from door to door because I've really been.
You see,
that
pavement
so
quite
most
literally.
of his
Yeah, and then we leave cards there.
customers,
and
he's
stuff,
letting people know,
Yeah, I
like,
did
I'm
see your
selling
door here,
something.
got 1.2%.
So
Yeah.
it's coming from
Super
door to door.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll keep going. Okay. So paid ads, you're spending $600 a month.
Yep. Yeah, we have meta ads. We run 600 a month. That gets us HOA and scatter customers. But they're marketing. We're targeting scatter customers, and we also do cold outreach. So cold email. I exhaust that list pretty quickly, and then I also have started doing in the past 6 months handwritten letters to
100%.
board members.
How I get
100%.
them.
And then we also have referrals for our scatter customers, and for each referral they get 1 free month of service.
So I'll just say,
So look at here, how I get them. This is nigga, I'm a business, boom, boom, boom. How do I get customers to buy? How do I get my customers to know about my shit? So this is like, bro, he's saying I get most of my customers from like door to door. Like, yo, do you need your garbage take? I do garbage. Boom, boom, boom. I'm letting them know. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, people have to know that your product exists. You know what I mean? And this is how we get, you know, now it's like, okay, I feel like he might say, like, you need to do more. I feel like it's that simple. I feel like that's what he's going to say. Do more of what you're doing. But I'm trying to see, okay, what else is he going to say? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he might say, do more of door to door. Definitely more than 600 a month. Come on, I mean, like, for ads, nigga, I could have done that shit, bro, back in the day, nigga. Like, easy, I could have put a ban, nigga. I could have put a ban, nigga.
is right now, if you have, call it 500 HOAs, which represent 70% of the market, it's not a cold email play. So that's where it's the handwritten card, personal gift, drive up. It's like you have 365 days. It's like go to 2 a day. You know what I mean? And obviously you're gonna have the ones that are due, you know, with their, like go to 2 a day. You know what I mean? And obviously you're gonna have the ones that are due, you know, with their own.
I feel like I paused too much. But this is my study session. This helps me, like, me feeling like I'm teaching to this camera. God, no one's watching right now, nigga. I'm talking to a fucking camera, nigga. I'm talking to a fucking camera, nigga. Helps me in code.
Whatever the renewal is. And so even if they're on three-year cycles, 500 divided by 3, so it's 150. So you go to 1 every other day, or you decide to do 1 day a week where you visit 7. It's like you are 100% up to date if you just did that. Yeah, I think there's opportunity there. Okay, so and then referrals.
Yeah, referrals for our scatter customers. When they refer their neighbor successfully, they get 1 free month of service.
Okay.
We also fast track them after
We got the
they
rods,
get 10 referrals, and we just give them
the
3
rods.
years.
Cool. Does that get a lot of people?
Not as many as I'd like. I don't think I've been good enough about nurturing referrals.
I have ideas. So how many do you help? What's your sales velocity per month? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
I got a lot of people.
Not as many as I'd like.
Do you help? What's your sales velocity?
Okay, how do you help them? Who do you help? How do you help them? How do you make money? How do you get them? How do you get customers? How many a month? Okay.
Per month. Okay.
Yeah, so we get total average leads is 217 per month. We close about 72 of them, which is a 33% close rate.
And is that, when you say leads there, is that from Meta primarily?
A lot of them are organic, so they'll see our cans and then,
Oh shit.
yeah.
And do you have like QR codes and things on the cans?
No, we don't.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll write that down.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll see our cans throughout the neighborhood and be like, everyone's switching to your service, so might as well switch too.
Yeah.
They just call it. And so our average run for HOAs is usually 2 leads.
And you provide the bins?
We do, yeah.
Do you have a specific color, or do they have to be a certain color?
Yeah, I think it helps with our branding.
No, so they do have to be a certain color.
So they can provide their own if they want.
Okay.
Most people just want our bins.
Okay.
And so we provide a trash and recycling container.
All right, I have so many ideas. Average per month, you get 2 HOA leads. You close half your HOA leads. That's great. And those are somewhat inbound, or is that from the outbound efforts you're doing?
Yeah, those we'll start with the outbound, and then we
Outbound
oftentimes
action
they'll
you
reach
take
a
to
property
chase
manager,
customers
or
instead of
community
waiting for them
manager
to
rather,
come.
and then they'll say, hey,
Outbound effort, the action you take to chase customers instead of waiting for them to find you. I'm used to outbound. Inbound is because I used to work at factories and stuff like that. If you're inbound, outbound, you know what I'm saying? But anyways.
oftentimes I'll reach a property manager, or community manager rather, and then they'll say, hey, not interested.
So what I mean, in my words, you're a go-getter.
Got it. Okay, heard it. So
You hustle.
1,000 scatter, 13 HOAs,
You know what I mean?
25
You don't wait for a shorty to come to you. You chase, you know what I mean? You're a hunter.
All the other
You know what I mean?
numbers, unless you think there's anything that's important here. HOA customers more likely to convert in spring and summer. Okay.
Just that our churn is super low, but I think that might change if we increase prices, as we haven't been as aggressive for increasing recently.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I have a bunch of questions on gross margin and also gross profit.
Yeah, so our revenue is 642,000, as I mentioned earlier, negative 151, gross margin 8%, net margin negative 23.
So how is the gross margin seems off?
Yeah.
So how is that? How is it 8%? Because it can't cost, like, if you're charging $29 a month, it's not costing you $26 per month for each incremental ad.
So that was this past year, and this past year was rough with repairs.
Alright, focus, nigga, focus.
Just for one truck.
You're studying, nigga.
That's not
Fuck the
even
camera.
all the trucks. Like, it was pretty excessive.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So blending CAC of $67 with a blended LTV of $1,300.
And is LTV like lifetime revenue or gross margin?
Gross margin.
Okay, that feels better. What's annual retention? Or monthly churn, either way?
It's at 0.4%.
Nice. Sick. That's really good. Okay, so and then you've got marketing at $1,000 a month. Is that that includes door to door?
Yes, marketing with door to door. That's actually since we just started that guy. That's going to be increasing.
Be way more, obviously. If he's closing 7, that's 3. That's 350 right there.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
What else you got?
So our numbers by customer type. So 50-50 for our revenue. So 300,000 for our HOAs, and then we have a CAC of $1,200 with an LTV of 23,000, and an LTV to CAC of 18:1. And our gross margins on this are 23%. And we have a total of 13 of these customers. And the reason the gross margins are off there compared to what was last year is because I'm going based on, backing out some of those costs that we have that are one-off costs. And then for the scatter, we have 300,000 in revenue and a CAC of $51 and LTV of 1,000, 21:1 LTV to CAC, and a gross margin of 26 to 40%. The reason I did that range there is because right now it's at 26. But once we get efficiency, we're very easily going to get to 40.
Yeah. You can also raise prices a couple dollars. It's like, oh look, we go 10%, we got $3.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see the ads.
So we have a total ad spend of $7,500 with a cost per click of $2.12, and total clicks of 3,500 with total sales of 153, and a CAC of 51.63 with an LTV of 1,000, just like the other ones, and then LTV to CAC of 21.
What stops you from just spending 70,000?
A lot of it is our cost per lead goes like crazy high because it's such a small area we're marketing towards.
I'll tell you why. Okay.
When I was doing it, could be doing it wrong, but it was
You're doing a lot of stuff right.
I feel like I'm doing everything wrong.
No, you're good. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mitz, I got this. These numbers are good though. You're saying that it skyrockets after a certain point. We'll deal with that. Do you have any other metrics or creative to show?
I have the cold outreach. It's kind of skewed a little bit because it's so low for our cost per lead because it's all public data. But this is for email as well as the direct mail.
You're just not valuing your time because you're the one doing it.
Yeah, that's
got it.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So 12,000 on to be 700 to 1. Yeah, let's do more than that. Yeah, it only costs you $174. So
exactly.
12,000. Yeah. And you got 9 more HOAs in the pipeline.
We do. Yeah. A lot of them seem very interested.
If you close half, what happens to the business?
The business grows substantially. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds chill.
That sounds pretty good.
Okay. So what's really interesting about your business is that we have 2 key decisions that we have to make.
Okay.
Decision number 1 is what avatar we're going to focus on. Decision 2 is what channel we're going to focus on to get them. I think the direction we go in will depend on you, but you might be surprised by which way we go.
Interesting.
Okay.
If you had to wave a magic wand, what thing is giving you the most heartburn right now?
Not being able to.
Obviously money.
Yeah.
But what's the indicator prior to that? Like, is it like if people paid you $200 up front, that would change the economics of the business dramatically? Like, is it simply just not getting leads? Like, I just want to understand that part.
Yeah, it's more about offsetting some of the upfront costs.
This is what I want to solve for, which is I would like to have the most scalable acquisition channel we can that can get, because also you spend $7,000 even in a local area, you're not even getting close to tapping. How big's the market overall, like on a 10, 20 mile radius?
Yeah, it's pretty big, a few million people.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, you're not even close. So like I would love to see spend at like $10,000 a month on the Facebook side, and then probably another $5,000 or $10,000 a month on PPC, which will have super high intent. We'll have different metrics around it, but we'll get there. For us to solve the problem for good, we just need cash in the first 30 days to be greater than your cost of goods sold and CAC, fully loaded.
Right.
So do you know what that number is? Like so let's ignore CAC for a second. I guess we have 50, we can use that as a placeholder, or 67. We want to be bullish or bearish. So $67 CAC, and then what's it cost to kind of like onboard someone and kind of like get them going?
I do that all myself, so
Yeah.
I don't mean.
If you paid someone and the bin was, you had like fully bake it in, because we want to scale past you.
Right, yeah, so to deliver all the containers for, let's say like 200 customers, it'd be about $500 to pay someone.
So that's $2.50, yeah, per customer.
Yep.
So that's not big. So when you get where I'm going with this, where it's like, okay, if it costs us $70, if we made more than 70 on the first transaction, which you do, what's stopping? It's just that like you can't get more leads, and then because you're at 20 to 1.
Yeah.
Right, and you're at least more than 1 to 1 on the front end. So like why not? Is it just you just can't, as soon as you spend more, it just goes to zero? Like,
so yeah, the issue is that we have fulfillment those months after that we still have to cover.
Something is not
we
adding
pay
up.
for the quarter in the first month, and then we have to pay for fulfillment in months 2 and 3, which is completely, it costs roughly, like if we get them
give
all,
me that number.
that would be for
Yeah,
fulfillment.
that's what I'm saying, cost of goods. So give me the fully loaded before you get the next payment.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. So, for each customer on these, it's around $14
Or per pickup per month, right?
Yep.
So it's $14, and you're gonna pick it up 3 times.
We
Right.
have 3 pickups per week. Yep.
Wait, hold on. It's $14 per month, right?
Yes.
Okay, $14 per month, and they're paying quarterly.
Yes.
So it's times 3, right? So it's $42 in costs for the first month of delivery. When I say delivery, I mean like fulfillment, right? And your CAC is, we'll call it $70.
Right.
So if we get upfront cash over, call it $120, you could be good to go.
Right.
Well, then let's solve for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Great.
pull it out of me.
No, you're good. That's why we're here. Okay, cool. Let's come over. Let's break it down. Let's figure it out. What order do I want to do this in? I think we need. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go avatar. I want to get clear on this because I think that's super important. 2 is I actually think we're gonna go offer next. We have to figure out like how we're gonna do it. Facilitate the transaction. And then once we know that, then we can do acquisition channel. And then I think we can go ads. And then we're gonna go sales process.
Your avatar offer.
We'll do some funnel.
6-step
Analytics.
solution roadmap.
I think that's it. I think that's all we need to do. You're at that funnel.
Okay, what do you mean? Avatar, offer, acquisition channel, ads, sales process, funnel. So avatar meaning the type of customer. So why does he want to focus on the type of customer first? That's what I'm asking myself. Offer, of course. You're competing. He just said he's competing with a business. I said, yo, I'm competing with this big business, but I gotta because this big business is around, I gotta cut my price to feel like I have to compete with them. You see what I'm saying? Acquisition channel. So I get marketing. Third, marketing. Okay. So offer, like how can I make an offer to compete with those niggas? Acquisition channel. Okay, marketing. Like maybe he's gonna say add more. He just say you put more into the. I mean, you put 600 a month, nigga. Put more into that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, one more, you know what I'm saying? 600 a month, nigga. It's a business, nigga. It's a business, nigga. I'm saying, like, you gotta treat that shit like it's your child, buddy. Gotta treat that shit like it's your child, nigga. Fam, I'm not fam hard, but I'm not saying, even now I see you in 600, I'm just like, fam, you can do more, you know what I'm saying? Ads.
Analytics. I think that's it.
Okay, let's see what you mean. So it's a 6.
In that stage where, like, I like having one avatar, one channel, one product, up to $1 million or more, right? And you're right there, right?
Mm-hmm,
and so you have 2 avatars and like 5 channels, pretty much, right? Yeah, and so
5 channels, meaning 2 types of people, HOA and the scattered, and 1 channel. So one way channel, meaning one way to get the customer. And I think this main channel is really like door to door. If I'm being correct, it's door to door.
You feel spread thin. This is me just hearing you out. And so what I want to solve for is we have to make this decision between HOA and scatter. So if you could just do one, which one would you do?
I think HOA is a better opportunity.
Okay. I'll tell you why I don't like either of them.
Nigga, plot twist.
So the reason that I don't like HOAs, I never want to have a commoditized service where I get into an auction, because then it's always just going to be race to the bottom. Now, the reality is that that's not going to change.
Commoditized, race to the bottom. You spoke this in the beginning. You guys know, $50 for a water bottle. Fuck, I'm gonna compete with him. $25 for a water bottle. You're gonna come to me. Oh no, he's selling for 25. I'm gonna sell it for 20. You know what I mean?
And so it's like, what business are you really in, right? And so the business that I think you're really in is the efficiency business.
That being said, efficiency business. Okay, so because I'm trying to understand for myself. I'm trying to see what he's gonna say before he says it. Let's see. So it's a garbage bin, so it's easy. Like I said, like water, it's easily commoditized. It's, oh my god, it's just water. What the fuck would I pay $2 for water if I can get it for $1? So now the business that's selling it for $2 is like, fuck. I gotta cut my prices to compete with him. The $1 business. Now I gotta, so it's like, to escape that, so he's gonna probably have to do. That's why he probably said offer. He probably said offer. So now I gotta add value. So like I said, how can I add value? So that's why I'm messed up at, like, where the value. How is he gonna add value? How is the offer gonna upset that? You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. Like, I'm trying to really.
Fundamentally, like, if 70% of the market is owned by HOAs and they continue to gobble more and more, more of these houses continue to collab together, and then it's kind of an eventuality, right, that happens. So figuring out the HOA offer, I think, makes sense from a future-proofing perspective, but the strategy of the business has to be geared towards efficiency, because it's the only way you're going to beat the other players. Because I agree, I think they're going to commoditize you, and I think they're going to make it lowest bid, fundamentally. The reason that I like scatter in the short term is that you can price more aggressively, you can have higher gross margins, you can outmarket, your competition. There's still a decent amount of market share that's there. And acquiring them is super easy. If you just knock
they pay more, nigga.
It's like, all right, well, how many doors do they knock on? Like, that's true. It's like very straightforward. Yeah. Because, like, taking it to the hypothetical extreme, it's like, okay, what stops me from running an ad, getting 10 guys, getting them into a room, taking a day to have them, to train them, and then all of a sudden I've got 10 guys doing 5 or 7 sales a day, exactly, all on contract with no risk. That sounds relatively appealing. And the nice thing with door to door is that they already naturally have a route, right, which you already know, and so it makes it even more efficient for the business, right on the back end. So that's what I like about scatter. But I do think that there's just, long term, there's probably some downside risk. There's some risk. The HOA, I just feel like you're going to continue to get squeezed. Yeah, that's the only. So you're like, okay, well then, which one should I do?
You mind if I add something?
Yeah, go for it.
I think the thing with scatter that's even better too, and the reason I said HOA was not really because of.
No, you're good.
It's safe.
I like HOAs because I
It's
think
safe.
that the competitor that we have right now that's really aggressive is really going hard scatter and no HOAs. So like and then a competitor that only does HOAs was recently acquired, so people are unhappy with them. So then it kind of opens it up for me. But the thing I love about scatter is what you said about pricing, and then also the fact that it's only once weekly collection, so we increase throughput for each truck. So
More for
that's
less.
the thing I like about it. But in terms of me being one guy, I guess I'm just thinking about it in a limited sense where I'm like, I'm only one guy. How many doors can I knock on in a day?
That's not gonna be you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So let's think of it this way. You said when you get to 3,000 doors is when you're like super profitable, right? Or like it becomes more profitable.
Yeah, we have
right. And if we get to 5,000 doors, then you're like,
we're good.
You're good. Well, I mean, in my mind, I like to think like, if I had to take this to its natural extreme, and I only have one thing be true, because I like to like make a plan on like the fewest need beliefs as possible.
HOA,
Every single
scatter,
new
HOA.
assumption that we introduce like dramatically decreases the likelihood that it occurs. If I said like every single new assumption that we introduce like dramatically decreases the likelihood that it occurs. If I said, all right, do you think it's humanly possible to get 10 people to work on commission to knock these doors and get to, let's say conservatively, 5 a day? Right now, this guy's gonna keep getting better. He's 3 weeks in, he's already doing 7, fine. But like, let's just say they stick to 5 a day.
Yeah.
That's 50 sales a day. It's 1,500 a month. You're looking at 20,000 doors by the end of the year.
That's
Right. And so to me, it's like, okay, well that overshoots our goal by like 8x. So there's all these things that you're doing, but if it was like, if only that one thing were true, then what are the other need to believes that are associated with that? Which is that you can find the houses to do these door knocking on. Do you have the ability to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so knowing where to go is not a problem.
Yeah.
And so basically your ability to solve 2 things. One is the cash to pay the salespeople, that they collect as much as you owe them, and that you can cover the cost of the first.
So he's saying
$2
allocate.
earlier. And so like if the only thing you did was like you went home and you're like, I'm going to go find 10 dudes and they will be commission only, and I will just rejig the offer so that I can get $42 plus what I have to pay them up front, we don't have to talk about anything else.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I mean, like I can go through, like I can look at the ads and I can tell you what I think like could be better. I can tell you why which we can go through some of those things. But fundamentally, like, I just want to be like, here's the ramrod. Like, if only this were true, then what stops me from doing that? Not a ton, which is just the offer and getting the sales guys on.
Yeah.
And then after that's done, it's like, that's it.
Yeah.
And then we just jam it, and then you just don't let yourself get distracted.
Right.
I will give you my blessing on if you get an inbound HOA, you can close it. But I still would be like, this is our growth strategy. I mean, like, yeah, sure. Except free money provided, it's super operationally efficient. It does take some of your time. Fine, you're the owner, you can close big deals. But by and large, I think that's the play.
Okay.
All right, great. So I think we go scatter.
Okay, scatter. Yeah.
Great. That was decision number 1.
Yep.
Now, acquisition channel, you already have 50% coming from door to door. So that gives us that one, right? So I'm gonna hit the sales process in a second, but I think we need to go on offer because this is kind of the big unlock of this business. All right. So
Okay.
we have to get. You said you're gonna pay them 50, right?
Yes.
The reason is choosing one, I think he feels like, okay, this nigga is overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed. He's doing a lot. He has a wife and kids. Blah, blah, blah. So like, let me concentrate. Like I said, to get to $1 million, all you need is one avatar, one channel, one product, 1 million. So it's like, let me just choose for you. What is the most important? Let's pick a play. Let's be strategic. Focus on the scatter. He has 2 types of customers, 2 types of avatars. So basically, target audience. I'm targeting you, HOA, and scatter. So he's saying scatter. Pick that. Stick to that. You know, focus on them. Those single homeowners that own, you know, land, you know, like they're independent. Focus on them. And he's saying acquisition channel, marketing. That means acquisition channel meaning one channel meaning the way to get customers. Acquisition channel, the way to get customers, marketing. You said you get 50% from going door to door. Don't change that. Keep doing that shit, nigga. You know, do more of that, to be honest. If door to door works for you, do more of that, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Now, offer. So this offer is, why is it important? I'm trying to go. I feel it's important because that's the way you are going. You're not a commodity anymore. You're not in that lane of, you selling it for $1, I'm gonna sell it for $50. I mean, my bad. You selling it for $1, I'm gonna sell it for 50 cents. Now we're going in the race to the bottom. Who can go low? How low can you go? You know what I mean? So we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to play that game. So now he's going to So I'm saying, if it's offered, what type of value? How is he structuring? How is he going to structure the offer for him? Like, for him to compete with that big, you know what I mean? Like, how, you know? That's where I'm at. I'm like, okay, so what offer? How is that going to change the game? That's where I'm at, bro.
We have to get. You said you're going to pay them 50, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here's how I would restructure this. I would say we have to get $42 no matter what. Period, because that's what it costs. That's hard cost, right? So this is base. Then got to get the sales guy paid.
Margins.
So I'm just going to put commission here, which we can fill in a second. So we gotta backfill that. Okay, we have to get a commission and we have to get the contract, right? Mm-hmm. So what I want to do is find something. So do you give them all a new bin, or can they get do they get like somebody else's bin, or like how's that work?
We recycle the bin, so if someone, like the 3 people who canceled, then we'll, but for the most part, they're new bins.
They're new bins, okay.
And we'll finance them over 3 years. Before I bought them with cash, but then I'm like, okay, maybe we should probably move on to more cash.
You used to pay for them in cash.
Yeah.
You finance them.
Now I'm financing. Yeah.
And do the customer, is that $14 per month included?
Yes.
How much does it cost for a bid?
For the set, including freight, it's $116.
All right, so it's $116. Okay. Now, so this has been. What else can you sell up front?
Both pickup, maybe.
But only what percentage of customers like opt for that?
That's also seasonal, and that's
so no, that's not the offer.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? So I'll tell you, I had this idea. So we talked about the QR code earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was thinking about doing was like, you put the ugliest massive QR code on there, and you just say, hey, if you want to not have this big QR code on there, it's an extra $5 a month. Or if you're cool with it and you're still like, are cool with us advertising the business, you allow us to leave it on. Okay. And I think a lot of people don't give a shit. Yeah. Right. And so all we're gonna do though is just tack that onto your existing pricing. So if they say, I don't want the QR code, then they're gonna pay $5 more than your existing price. So they'll be making a little price increase.
The problem is he's wasting
$5 for the QR code.
He's wasting more than he makes.
So go buy stickers.
Okay.
They're like not expensive. And just put this massive QR code and put your phone number and put your you've got this billboard that's just sitting out there. What color are the bins?
Gray.
I totally want them to be neon orange. I'm dead serious. I would want everyone to be like, Jesus, what is this company? But they would notice it. Yeah. Right? I mean, that's what you're trying to stand out. Yeah. Didn't you say you wanted the branding? You wanted to be on brand with the gray?
Yeah, people we're like clean and stuff.
Do you think gray's clean?
It looks. You should look at them. They look pretty clean. We have people calling us and like, I've seen your nice clean.
They're so gray. It's like the perfect gray.
Well, it's like a light gray.
50 Shades. Anyways, okay. Okay, this is how we solve for business. Right. So like, let's take the time on this. The other stuff is really easy. I'll show you some easy. Like I don't even like.
I
can't
don't know
get
why. I
into
feel like
can't
he's
get into
doing.
the funnel.
He's doing something, bro. He's fucking up the
Like,
business
if
in
we just
somehow,
do this,
some
we
way,
win.
bro.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel the reason the business is
So
not
you don't
going
charge them
is
anything
actually
for
because of him.
right?
I'm not.
As
I don't know
far as
why I
they're
feel
concerned.
that.
We do have a separate.
I realize, nigga, you know how much nigga this nigga making 6 figures, my nigga. And nigga making 15 net profit, nigga. 15K net profit, nigga. You must be doing something, nigga, wrong, nigga. So, nigga, I'm just saying, nigga, he's trying to
Also,
find a way to
our
like
website,
distinguish
so
himself.
At the door, we have that offer that I mentioned. But then when they go to our website, enter in their address and everything, and they're qualified, they do get charged a $37 initiation fee, and then they get charged $35 a month. So we have a little higher price point if they don't take advantage of that. But most people do the door to door.
And so this 42 is labor, right?
Yes.
Labor plus truck breaking.
Yeah, and dump fees.
Okay, yeah, plus dump. Okay, got it. I think our key is actually how we structure this, the bin. So it costs you 116. Is there a way that we could be like, because what I want to do is, you see where I'm going with this, right?
Yep.
Because like, if we can get the first transaction to be like 199, you're covered, right? Because you've got like, so if we add this together, we've got 158. So 158 is the true like cost, right? Of getting this person set up. Then you have the commission, which is 50. So 208 all in. If we got that, you're like set.
Yep.
Right.
Something I've been playing around with is maybe only doing the 3 months free if they pay annually up front.
Yeah, totally.
And then like downsell to the 89 a quarter with no months free.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because even the rate is really attractive. But the only negative about that is sometimes they're like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then they opt out because their current provider matched it. But then the 3 months free usually is what puts them over the edge because the current provider will not offer the 3 months free. But out of those that do that, I would say it's only maybe 1 in 8 would really
prepay. Oh,
would like after we like, okay, it's 89 a quarter, and then like, yeah, actually my current provider matched it. So it's like 1 in 8 people.
And most people are just like, here, just take the business.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we get the deal in 7 out of 8, who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
Great
Okay.
point, yeah.
So if we go, what I'm trying to play with is, so we've got what levers do we have, right? So levers that we have this little QR code, like we're gonna make your thing look ugly. That's thing 1.
Okay.
Thing 2 is we have the bin. Thing 3 is we have the commitment, right?
Right.
These are our puzzle pieces. Okay. But I want to collect 200. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. So a quarter is 89, right?
Yes.
Is there any reason, do you think anyone's going to balk at 99? 89 to 99?
A lot of people are paying 105, so it may not get them over the edge.
You mean it's not enough savings?
Yeah.
I hate being low cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that there's still some people who would definitely convert because like there's some people I talked to who are being charged like 180 a quarter.
Yeah.
It just all varies, depending on if you call them to say, hey, lower my rate.
So so we got 90 is 180, right, in terms of cash, right? There's going to be some setup fee, right, which we could say we have a 42, and we also have setup fee, right? So it's another little thing. We're constructing an offer right now. That's literally what we're doing, okay? Because you could do 3 months free, and it's 33 per month, right? You could still do 3 months free.
Yeah.
So that works fine. Oh, here we go. So we can basically have the QR code be our $5 extra a month, and you're at 29, so I can just do 35.
Okay.
Right? Or you can make it, yeah, that's fine. So that gets us to $35 per month, right? And so if we did times 6, then that's going to be 2. That's 30 plus 180, so 210.
This place, I'm
Alright, so
kind of
it's gonna be
iffy.
210
I'm still like,
in
another.
cash. And if you commit to 6, and you normally just eat this, right?
Yeah.
So if you commit to 6, we'll give you our $116 bin
No, I'm not positive.
for free, and we'll waive our $29 setup.
Okay, this nigga like.
So can you talk a little bit more about these numbers here?
Yeah, so $35 a month is the price, right?
Yeah.
But what we're trying to do is get them to prepay for 6 months.
Okay.
So that's the main offer, is you prepay for 6, and then that gets you a free bid, and we waive the setup fee.
Okay.
If you don't prepay for 6, you can prepay for 3, and we'll give you, actually, we'll just do this. We'll do 12, and we'll step down to 6, and then we'll step down to 3, which is your current offer.
Okay.
So 12 months gets you, because what we're looking for here is blended average cash per door. So if you have some people who pay $420, and even if it's like 1 out of 5 pays $420, we're still effectively adding $80 per door in cash collected.
Okay.
So even if the vast majority of people, if everybody took, or if 4 out of 5 took your current offer, and then 1 out of 5 takes the 400, it's like we're still adding 80 with the existing whatever 89ers that you're getting right now.
Right.
So now our actual blended out 80 your current offer, and then 1 out of 5 takes the 400. It's like we're still adding 80 with the existing whatever 89ers that you're getting right now.
Right.
So now our actual blended average goes to like 170 a door.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we go times this. Now if they're like, I don't want the QR code, then we're like, fine, we'll drop it to 30, right? If they don't want this. And times 12, so that's 360. And we get that up front, which is gonna have low return anyways. If they say, no, I don't wanna do that, then we say, because with that you get free bin and free wave, or like free setup, right? If they say no, I'll just do 6, which would then get us the whatever the $200-ish price point. We can finalize the prices in a second, but
Okay.
you get your $200-ish price. And when you do that, we can't waive the bin. We can waive the setup fee, but we'll finance this over the duration. So that's where you can get the difference in terms of it's $35 a month if you do 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's $30 a month if you do 12 months. And if you're doing just month to month, if you sign up today, I'll let you waive this fee, but you still gotta pay 3.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Complicated.
Yeah. No. Well, it's complicated because we had to go through everything. But let's clean it up.
Okay.
Because you gotta be able to explain it to the sales guys.
Yeah.
So the offer at the door is gonna be 12 months. And what price are we gonna charge at 12 months?
For 12 months, you get
Up front.
Like a
So we're
contract
gonna
to
do
pay.
30.
So
So
boom,
that's gonna be $360.
I'm gonna pick your trash for 12 months for this price.
If they commit to
Lock
6 months, that's gonna be at 35.
Nigga, if you don't want 12 months, here,
So that's
6 months. Lock in for 6 months, nigga. What do you mean?
And I would say we bill biannually, which is billed twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 months.
Best way you can look at it, like I said. Oh,
We just incorporated that actually, yeah.
Okay, do you have a processing fee?
Yeah, so we stripe, so it's
No, but like you don't charge a processing fee.
no, but I've gotten a bunch of people to switch over. I offer them a gift card, a small gift card to switch over to ACH, but then we don't do
Well, I'll tell you really a fancy one. So say that you charge the 3%, so all these are plus processing. And then if they're like, oh, I don't want to pay the processing fee, it's no worries. If you have a second form of payment, we'll waive it.
you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of CapCut. If you're doing CapCut, nigga, I'm gonna slap the shit out you, nigga. I don't know who coughing right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying, nigga. Anyways, you imagine it's CapCut, nigga. CapCut, you gotta lock in for about a certain month. Like, okay, if you lock in, if you pay this for a certain month, nigga, it's cheaper. If you do this for,
It's just because we have the processing fee, just because if the card
that
declines,
coughing
it just
kind of
takes
threw
us
me
forward
off,
to
nigga. I'm in the
go
zone
over
right
and
now.
You get your service interrupted and you have trash sitting around, so it's honestly in everyone's best favor. It's like, honestly, no one ends up paying it. They just give us 2 forms.
Okay.
We're like, oh, thanks.
So I did actually do that, and when I got
nigga,
the
you know,
prices
I don't understand what's going on.
at
You
the
ready
workshop,
Yeah.
fuck up my energy, nigga.
so I kind of
Them kids, bro. I don't know who the fuck behind that door, nigga.
Yeah, and then I also mentioned, oh yeah, we're also doing a credit card fee,
Kids,
which
nigga.
I was too much.
Yeah, it's too many things. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did that and I was looking into how to add the processing fee, and you have to go to MasterCard and Visa and all that stuff. And is that true, or they were saying you have to legally go to these companies?
I think you can just charge 3% more.
Oh, we can just do it. Okay.
And just say this is our fee.
Okay.
You can charge whatever fees you want. Check with your legal counsel.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great. And then 3 right now, we'll keep it at the 3-month rate, which is gonna be 35, right? Which is 10, shit, what is that? 30 to 105,
105,
right? But we'll still waive the $49 fee.
Okay.
This one waives bid.
What I'm understanding from this, it's just a math game.
I think,
It's really a math game.
Yes. So this gets the discount. So this gets you the discount and the bin and the fee. So it's like, what, you like, how, why is it? So it's like the effective rate here is 30.
I guess it's like more. If I can get my
5.
re-up
And then
money
here's also 35.
with my first sale,
But
that's blessed. If I can really structure it in that way, that's how I'm thinking about it. That's why I feel like he's way doing. You know, it's like the more. It's like really, I don't know how to
This is
explain it
honestly
to you.
the
It's
most
like the more
important thing.
bang for
Like,
your buck.
we know this. You go all in on door to door. We can get there by the end of the year.
Exactly.
And you're set. So I just want to
Just
like,
the
make sure we
first sale.
What else do you think?
How much can I
With the bin,
maximize?
are
How much
saying
you
that they
know?
pay the full 116 up front?
I would love that.
Okay. But like for this one, I guess, because this is not waived with this offer.
Well, what if, so if you didn't have the bin, right, what would their actual rate be? So what do you charge people who don't?
Like
who
if I open
fly
that
their
door,
own
nigga, I'm
bin?
gonna spat.
Yeah,
I'm
the
hearing
bin
some
is
noises,
like
nigga.
if you
I'm
depreciate
filming,
it
nigga. I'm
over
filming,
You-
studying. I'm in the
depreciation.
zone.
I
I'm
mean, like,
hearing
well,
some
what-
noises
okay, fine.
outside,
You depreciate
nigga.
it over 3 years.
I open that door, I'm gonna
They
spaz,
have a
nigga.
10-year warranty on them, so 10 years. So we
Yeah,
appreciate it.
you can listen to this
So you
video
pay
on
like
your
$1
dole on
or
your
something,
on
a
your
few cents,
dolos,
yeah.
nigga.
How's it a few cents?
Kids, nigga.
yeah, because over like
Well, 116 months. So
doing that math wrong.
yeah, it'd be dollar. It'd be
Okay,
dollars
so
on
yeah,
cents.
I stop coughing.
Well, 12 months times 10 is 120. It's
Mhm.
$116 bid. So it's 90 whatever cents per month. Yeah. Okay, so it's a dollar. It's a
Nigga,
bump.
no kids, bro.
They
Niggas think
don't
I'm
really
nice,
do that.
nigga. Watch
No.
what happens when I close the door,
so
nigga.
that's one side.
The
of
whole
it for
basement,
you.
nigga.
Don't worry, we'll cut most of this thing.
Let me concentrate on the video.
To figure it out.
Yeah.
No, but I think the magic is in this bid. I actually think that's. I think that's
I'll
where the
slap you
real
and get away with it, bro.
leverage is.
Niggas don't know how smart I
Which is
am. I'll
something I've
really
been
slap you and get
wrestling
away
with because
with it.
initially when we were doing it and we didn't have the competitor, we were like charging 99 for like, and they were like, okay, fine. But then some people balk at it, and I'd be like, okay, fine, we'll waive it.
I mean,
But most people would pay
I'm
for
a
it.
bad person,
But
nigga.
now that it's really competitive,
Niggas
they're
just act like
I'm gonna go to this
bitch
other
ass
guy,
niggas,
he's
bro.
gonna do
I'm
it
just
for
like, what's
89,
going on? And
and just pay for it.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
empathize. I'm like,
So it's become
something
a
I'm
little bit more
doing.
challenging in that sense. Doesn't mean we can't do it,
Yeah.
but
let me
that
concentrate, nigga.
has been something I've done in the past. I think most people were.
Apologize.
I
I'm
kind
just
of
hearing
played
noises.
with
Someone
99, and then I
I
went
feel like
down to
they're
50.
trying to compromise. They're
Most
trying
people
to
were
sabotage.
they didn't
Like, I'm
really care
focused
about
right now.
50 as
I'm
much,
like,
but then like when I did,
Because
I'm
I like.
nigga,
So
you
I
trying to
like
distract me,
Hormozi.
nigga?
You're currently charging nothing.
Trying to
Yeah.
distract
So if
me.
we said, okay, up front we have
Kids,
a
nigga.
$49
Shit
bin fee.
pisses me off, nigga.
Right.
That shit,
Yeah.
shit like
You
that.
can buy the bin for 49
You know what I
bucks.
mean? Shit like that, bro.
We know
I'm
that
like,
doesn't
okay,
matter,
nigga.
right? We're just
Like,
gonna
you really want me to?
So they'd be like,
You know
no,
what I mean?
50%,
Like, that's
right?
what you want me to do.
49
that
bucks for the
shit, nigga.
bin,
Yeah, I don't want
and it's
me-
$49 initiation. I don't know. I'm just coming up with this. Okay, it's $49 initiation, and then you have your first quarter, which is let's just use your old pricing, 89. So that would get us to 190. We still have commissions,
yeah,
but this bin isn't a real cost because it's going to cover towards $42 for the quarter. That we're calling it the bin fee, but it's really covering our labor for the first quarter.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's clever, yeah.
And our initiation is actually our commission.
I gotcha. Yeah.
It's just a math game. You realize, bro.
And then our 89 is hopefully our margin. This feels okay. Do you think you can sell this?
I think people will be
Figure it out,
really
nigga.
upset with
Figure
the
it out.
extra 49.
The initiation.
Yeah, I think they understand the bin.
Well, why don't we do this?
Yeah.
Like, we can either, basically, would you think they'd be more comfortable with paying 99 bucks for the bin?
And they own it.
Yeah. It's your bin, you keep it forever.
Yeah.
Unless you cancel, of course. In which case, we can take it back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm just like replaying.
These niggas are renting out
Yeah,
bins,
no, no.
nigga. That's how they work here, nigga. That's like, oh shit,
I'm
nigga.
just worried.
I'm taking it in. I'm like, damn.
yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. Like I won't pay that for the bin, even if I own it. I just don't want to have to provide it.
Yeah, but what percentage?
You're right. I think it'd only be like 25% or something. I just always remember the negative, right?
Of course. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
The thing is all the new sales guys coming in aren't going to know anything,
Right.
in terms of like what status quo is. So you're like, here's the deal, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're going to get paid $50 on each one of these, and you gotta collect two things. You gotta sell them a bin. They gotta pay their first quarter. That seems pretty straightforward, and we can waive the initiation fee.
Yeah. And we still do the 3 months free with this or no?
Yeah, I think you can still do the 3 months free.
Okay. I don't hate that. And just to clarify for myself,
Yeah.
so the bin, it's actually theirs now, so they're actually paying for it.
Well, it's 116, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why not? Now, if they cancel before their term, then take the bin back,
Right.
which gives you another piece of collateral.
Yeah. Okay.
So all in you lose $16 on the bin. Who cares? But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Exactly.
so I think if you go, you sell them the bin, you have this, you have the first 3 months, right? First quarter,
and we're in good shape with that.
and this factors, and then you give them 1 free month each of the next quarters.
Yeah.
And then that means that you're charging them 60 on Q2,
Yeah.
Q3, Q4.
Exactly. 59 and some change.
Got it.
Looking for nicotine pouches in Canada. More Canadians than ever are getting the pouches they want. From Rush Tins, we carry your favorite brands. Zyn, Velo, Zonic, plus over 200
don't care.
flavors and
And so how do we handle situations where we're like, I'm not going to buy your bin?
So you can provide your own.
Okay. And so we just wouldn't
As long
accept
as-
them as a customer.
Yeah, you can provide your own if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
You could, if you wanted to, say, if you're not willing to do that, we'll finance it over 3 years, but we end up charging you $150,
I like that. Yeah, I really like that.
because then it gives you a 3-year term.
Yep. Okay. And then with the 3-year term, budget in like, I don't know, add in like a, 4% price increase
Sure.
each year. Okay. I think that's it.
Feels doable.
Yeah.
I still want to get this anchor though, because we still want to. Because some houses are like, fine, just fucking bill me once. I don't care about this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like start at 360. It's like yes for the year. Okay, so we're getting close. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a cleaner next version of this. All right. So all right, I want to think through it real quick. So this is the core offer, right? We'll clean this up, but it's like $99 for the bin, $89 for the first quarter. You still get your 3 months free. Cool. That's fine. I still want to start higher, because even if we get 20% of people to take, which we totally will, I'm telling you, we're going to, that would be really big for the business. Because if we can get this on the core offer, and then we can add 80 to the average door, then that takes this, so this is 190, add 80, we're at 270.
Right.
Average cash collected per sale. You're good.
Yeah.
You're home free. Sexy, right? Yeah, it's way better than right now. That is way better than right now. That's facts. It's facts no printer. Okay. So here's where this gets sexy. Okay, I got it. Okay. So, all right. Okay, I think this is coming together. If someone paid $360 up front, would you give them the bin for free?
I think I do that. Yeah.
Okay. Boom. I think we're just gonna have 2 offers.
Okay.
Keep it super simple. We're gonna have 12 months. And with 12 months, they're gonna be at $30, right? And they're gonna pay $360 in total, but free $99 bin. So they don't have to pay that.
Right.
Great. And then the core offer is gonna be 3 months at $30, but they have to pay for the $99 bin and 3 months up front. So all in, they're looking at 189. So now look at that AB offer.
Yeah.
So would you rather pay $360, pay for the year, I'll give you the bin, it's on me, or $189, you just pay the first quarter, but you just gotta pay the bin, right?
Yeah, I like that. And we just gotta hustle.
Yeah, the nice thing is that this keeps it super simple.
Yeah.
The billable is the same. All we're debating is who gets the free bin and who doesn't. You get the free bin when you commit for the year. Because listen, it costs me money to do this, but if you commit for that period of time, I'll throw it in.
So what I'm
Right?
getting from the offer is
Like it actually costs us $160.
it's like
so like I'll be like we actually lose a little.
it's
bit.
presentation with a little bit of
Yeah.
mathematics. Like you're playing around.
If
It's
you
like I'm
commit to us,
trying to
it's
get
Yeah, exactly.
my money's worth
And then our breakdown is
strategically,
let's say,
but I'm
Now,
also
let's-
trying to present it in
so
a
let's
way
say
where you might feel like you're
80%.
getting, you know what I mean, like
take
a
our
deal. You know what I'm saying?
$189 offer, and then 20% take our $360 offer equals $72. And this equals services. Michael, Jamie. Well, it's 19.2 is 270. It's $27 off this, which is 162. So we add this together. Average per door. And we needed 208.
Yeah.
And then you're home free. Doable?
Yeah, I've never thought about it that way.
You still get three. Like the offers are banging.
Yeah.
It's like you get three. Like the offer is great because you're giving 3 months free either way.
Yeah.
So that way I think you've got this great feel, right? You say, listen, we're gonna give you 3 months free either way, just because you're switching to us. So we're happy to do that. But if you're willing to commit to a whole year, we'll give you the bid.
Right.
If you don't want that, no worries. We'll get you set up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
You look like always overwhelmed,
money?
buddy. You feel like you overwhelmed, buddy.
All right. So that's
Like you-
that's the plan.
Information overload.
And for our folks at home, the reason that was so important is that we needed to get above $208 because he had a $50 commission that he has to pay. And we knew we had $42 of labor. And we know that he had these bins that he's been basically fronting the cost for customers. Now, to be clear, as of right now, what was the other cost though? There was something else. There's labor, there's commission, and there's something else.
No, I think it was just the bins.
Oh, so I'm just being greedy. That works. Okay. So then we got, yeah. Well, I like to grow businesses that free, if I can.
Me too.
Because I just think there's always a way if you just think about it hard enough. And so the bins, which right now he's been financing over 10 years for $116. But when we add all these things together, we get to 208. And so in a perfectly debt-free, cash flow positive way of growing the business, we have to get on average over $208 to break even up front and have really high, really strong cash flow for the business, which has been the biggest constraint for you.
Mm-hmm.
So getting above that is the objective. And so what we did was we solved for it by having an anchor on the top that we know 20% of people are going to take, and that contributes an extra $72 a door, where the core offer is going to be $190, which already solves this. Cool. So that was for everyone back home. Okay. Now let's go back to our handy dandy. Isn't this fun?
It's a lot of fun.
Okay. So we have our new offer, our 360 for 12, or 12 at 360, and then we have our 189 money. And if you really get wild with that, and you're like, you know what, I don't need all the extra cash, so you can pay the guys $100 a day, $100 a deal, and they'll be willing to sell more. If you're like, you know what, I don't need all the cash, like I'd rather just get more aggressive on the spend.
Yeah.
You can get way better guys. If the guys can make, I'll tell you, the difference in salesmen that you can get at $500 a day, $15,000 a month, almost $200,000 a year, like an order of magnitude better salesperson. And the thing is those guys might be doing and that order of magnitude better salesperson might do 10 deals a day.
Yeah.
Because the guys who really do door to door, they run between doors.
Really? Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Because they know it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
They're like, for every 12 doors I knock on, I'm gonna get a sale. So if I run, I mean, that's why the UPS guys, like the guys who are commissioned and are really understand the game, they sprint back and forth. Because you can cover 4 times the doors just by walking fast. They cut across the lawn. They don't go on the sidewalk. Like they're moving. Okay.
Oh.
So we're going scatter. We're going door to door as our channel. we have our offer, our AB offer, which is great. The extra guys get the bid, awesome. And now we don't even have to have a financing partner.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can, and just collect the cash, right? The next thing is, let's talk about sales process on how we're going to teach these guys. Okay. How do you teach your guys right now, and what's the sales process?
Pretty relaxed. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the first guy I've done, so I just take him door to door, show him how I do it,
Mm-hmm.
and generally tell him.
He just is right next to you?
Pardon me?
He's right next to you?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do that for a few times, show him how it works, show him how to get a few sales, and then I watch him do it and let him just kind of go at it and then chime in if I need to, and then eventually just kind of like, give him critiques wherever I see.
How many doors can you knock a day?
I think easy like 150
Okay.
if you're out there
Yeah.
for 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So 150 doors.
Yeah.
If he's closing, I mean, if he gets to what you're doing, 1 out of 12,
Yeah.
right? Then he's closing more than 10 deals a day,
Mm-hmm.
which is chill. Even at 50.
That's what I hear on average. Like conservatively, you can get 10.
Yeah.
But most guys get 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the nice thing with your business is that you're going to be in person with them, and so you there's basically 2 primary ways that people learn. One is modeling, and the other is basically doing it. So children learn through modeling. They watch you do something, and then they learn it, right? Alternatively, you take it up a notch when you give feedback. And so doing role plays like in very real time with them is going to be the fastest way to speed up the loop.
Okay.
So it's literally just like have the door at your facility or whatever. Like when you really want to get them in the mechanics of I say this as the door opens. Like it will teach them. Like don't just stand next to them. Like close the door, open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door, open the door until they just nail it every time, because you know the first 5 seconds of them opening the door is like that's the only shot you really have, and they're making their split-second decision. And so it's like you have to drill the opener super hard so they can just say it in their sleep, and they say it the right way every time. But they should absolutely be following a script. And for this type of sale, this script should, I mean, how long does it take you to do a sale for these?
2 minutes.
Yeah, right. So they're not super hard sales.
Yeah.
And so the sales script is going to be like 4 questions.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's just like, cool, here's our door, here's our knock, here's our open. And then question 1, question 2, close question, overcomes. Like that's it. And so I just drill, honestly, drilling the 3 or 4 questions is not going to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're just going to do traditional sales training where you're just going to be like, I have to think about it, I'm not sure, I have to check with my spouse, like, oh, I don't have the card that I want on me.
Yeah.
And when you're collecting, do you have any people who are like, oh, I don't have the card that I want to use on me?
So we actually don't collect money at the door.
Why?
We have a contract that we signed.
Okay.
I heard that it was I don't know. I just heard that it was you had to have certain permits to collect money at the door. So I don't have that permit yet.
But they put a credit card number down, right?
No.
What?
And
Okay.
we're still getting. But people are
What
still signing up.
what percentage of people who sign contracts don't end up giving you the card?
None of them really. They
All
don't.
right.
If we haven't done the volume we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there would be a ton of people.
Okay. So you then call them back later,
I send them an invoice, and then if they don't complete it, I'll follow up
and everyone pays.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Mike? we should be selling trash. What are we doing?
Well, they need it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Well, if it's not a constraint, then I'm not going to mess with it. But I do think you probably tighten the sales process in terms of the training.
Yeah.
That's absurd. What you just said. I don't know in terms of compliance for that. So check with an attorney. But I'm pretty sure you can just ask someone to buy something.
Okay.
I'm like pretty. Feel
Yeah.
pretty
No.
confident.
Yeah.
But you know, it hasn't been an issue. And so if you really do collect 100%, it's certainly a lower friction sale. But a contract without a payment clause means nothing. So
Yeah,
the fact that you're getting it is great.
Yeah.
The fact that you're getting it is great. Okay, let's pull up the ads in the funnel real quick.
This is what he's saying, bro. You
So-
want to get it right then and there, but
Yeah, just go follow.
they might change their mind after. You know what I'm saying? They might. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so I think this is fine.
Like you're lowering your
I read
chances
the
if you're.
copy.
You know?
I think it checks the boxes in terms of a normal offer.
You're trying to be strategic.
The video ad that I saw, that was your best performer, was unsurprising to me that it was the best performer. Bottom link. There you go.
If you're a homeowner in Centerville, Chantilly, Clifton, or Fairfax, and you want to save hundreds on your trash collection this year, this is for you. My name is Philip, and I'm the owner of Garbage Disposal Services. We're a local family-owned and operated business in the Centerville area, and we're here to help take care of your trash. So if you're tired of things like increasing bills every year, crazy prices, unreliable pickups, then we might be the ones for you to help give you some more consistency, ease of mind, and stress-free trash collection. If that sounds good to you, click the link down below so we can give you a quote for trash collection in your area so you can start saving money and stop worrying about your trash collection.
It's so cringe.
No, it's fun. It was your highest performing ad. The thing is, it seemed authentic. That's
Yeah,
the
oh
point,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it also hit the core pieces. Is like, this is for so and so. I do think you introduce yourself first rather than talking about them. But
Okay.
like you can. I would probably make it offer driven first. Pain of like, hey, what you said at the end, like, hey, if you're tired of X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah. I'm so and so.
Okay.
Because it's like leading more with the things that they're interested in. And so basically I would just flip the script on that, and then I would record 10 different versions of that with you in different shirts and different backgrounds, with the truck, with a bin behind you, with the neighbor behind you. Like I would just do as many variations of that.
Yeah.
If I was going to do paid ads, but we're not going to do that because we're doing door to door.
So we just cut it off completely.
I just don't think you need it.
Yeah.
I think all of your attention should go to, I need to get 10 guys that are commission only that are going to sell this offer.
And just only focus on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. I mean, like, if we only have one thing to be true in order for this business to be profitable, then let's just pick that
Yeah.
and then just put all of our effort on that one thing. I mean, fundamentally, it's the idea of leverage.
Yeah.
It's like find the one thing that gives you the greatest output. It also has no risk on cash flow for you because they're commission only.
Yeah.
My only critique is, could it be your better leverage? You know, like that's his current leverage for what he was doing, but could it be your better leverage? That's how my
20%
question.
take the 12, 80% take
Don't
the
you
main.
feel like he does
Cash flow
ads?
positive on
Could
both.
it bring
You
a
don't
better
need to go into debt
return?
for
I don't know.
The bins, you get 10 guys closing 5 deals a day, it's 50 deals a day.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And then
And it's way easier to close than solar. You can probably get some of those guys. They're just tired. It's like, dude, you're like, it's such a better life to just know you're going to close deals every day,
yeah.
rather than be like knocking doors for 5 days and closing 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Like it's a much more,
It's terrible.
you know, energizing way to live.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think my next constraint would be then getting the sales guys.
Yeah,
Right?
let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So, be a Malvern
right
door to
now,
door.
so I would
I'm
say
trying to sell music to
like,
people, man. That shit was terrible. Dude.
You can handle more volume,
Door to door,
right? You
mountain,
don't have to really
nigga.
change anything about your infrastructure to handle the volume that you would be getting from these sales guys.
I think after a certain point we would need to get another truck.
Well, let's
We could temporarily
deal with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So to get to your 3,000, whatever it was number, how much can you take if you were full?
9
capacity,
minutes
how much
left.
Can you
I
handle?
think we could do 3,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like 3,500, we had 1,000 more customers to sell.
Yeah.
So you gotta sell. I mean, in 6 months, let's call it 5 months. That's 200 customers. That's 7 customers a day. I mean, you get a second guy by doing that
Right.
in 6 months.
Could be me.
Yeah, could be you.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Because I mean, do you have the cash to go buy another truck?
I think I could figure out a way to get one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the way to do it is, I think that you could, given the nature of this job, I would be looking at running like Indeed ads / Craigslist.
Yeah.
That would just probably be the easiest thing for you to do. And then you just need to work these like it's a lead funnel, right? And so like if you're not getting people, so it'd be like you have to think about this like as a true ad. So a lot of people try to like ward people off. It's like, dude, it's an ad. It's the same thing. It's like you're gonna run an ad. You have to have a headline. It has to be appealing. The body copy has to be interesting, which is like, hey, you can work 4 hours or 8 hours a day. The guys who work 8 hours make this. The guys who work 4 hours do this. Instead of the other alternatives you have of like, you have to be able to ask 4 questions to somebody at the door. Like break it down to what they're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
It's like if you can memorize 4 questions, then you could be able to make a 6-figure or multi-6-figure per year income as long as you're willing to be in the street, but then not do damaging admission. It's like, hey, sometimes it's gonna be hot, sometimes it's gonna be cold. That's the trade. But if you're somebody who's like just barely graduated high school, we don't care about your grades. We care about your work ethic. Yeah. Like I think that would attract plenty of people. Yeah. And so it's just add Indeed, and those ones already have kind of like applicant funnels that are built into it. And so basically, if we're turning off all these extra things that you're spending all this like fragmented time on, this is all you do.
Yeah.
You go get salespeople.
Yeah.
And honestly, all you need like 2 guys just to get this going.
Yeah.
That's it.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Maybe offer 2 guys, 4 questions. That's it. Let's go.
Yeah. I've been doing Indeed ads, but I haven't been structuring it like that.
No, it's
Yeah, exactly. It's been more just like the traditional like corporate.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to think about who's responding to this.
Yeah.
Write it to the salesman,
Right.
because that's who you're trying to attract.
Right.
Like, what are all the things that you either hate about your current job or you hate about your current sales job? Both those are the pains. What's the promise? You can make 6 figures, a year or more, and you can work 4 or 8 hours a day. I'll take you on either. So some guys will work, 7 to noon or 7 to 11, and then they go to their other job by noon and they work, 12 to 8 because they're providing for family.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity for you.
And then work on that immediately. Yeah.
All right. So I'll give you the truth about this. So for a job where someone's coming in commission only, my bar is relatively low because I'd rather give more people the opportunity to take a shot and like prove that they have work ethic rather than they have the skill of interviewing, which is a different skill. I basically would just screen for crazies. No, I'm serious. I would just screen for crazies.
Yeah.
And because if you're going to do this, you're probably going to get a lot of applications. Definitely don't do one-on-one interviews. You're going to be doing group calls.
Okay.
So bunch of people on 2 minutes, tell me who you are, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. And then invite the ones who seem normal to your, your warehouse or whatever. Meet them in person, give job offers on the spot, tell them when they can start. Okay.
Like you said,
I
it
just
seemed
don't think you have to
normal.
overcomplicate.
You must have
And so
seen
it's
some
cool,
things,
what we're gonna do is
bro.
we're gonna shadow for a week, and then we're gonna break you off in 2s, and then that's it. Like you're good to go. And the thing is serious, like if you wanted to, like this is me talking about how you aggressively scale sales. Like you need like 2 guys.
Yeah.
So like get on a group call, talk to a bunch of them, the guy who seems cool and normal and
But he's
hardworking,
right.
invite 2
Interview
or
is
3 of these
different
guys on
than
because
doing.
a
Some
bunch of them
people
are
know
gonna
how
have
to
no
talk
less,
the
right?
talk,
'Cause it is door to door,
but
and
they
they're
can't
service
walk
there.
it. You know what I
And so
mean?
like
Like they'll
maybe
say
time
everything you
5
want to hear.
Okay. Just lower the bar. Like you're not looking for somebody to cure cancer here. You need someone who has 4 questions and be able to fill out 4.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, like I said, I'm not like the best salesman in the world,
Yeah.
but I can go up there and sell.
Sure. But the
decent
thing is
amount.
you seem trustworthy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Good.
and you're also the business owner, so it's like,
I think that's a
of
big
course, you have star
factor.
power.
Yeah.
So, but with them though, I think what the one thing that I'm looking for is hunger.
Yeah.
And so I think that'll typically skew to either young single guys who are just like really hungry and like go-getters, or people who just are about to have like a kid on the way, like you are. You're more hungry now than you probably were, right? Because you have to be.
Yes.
It's like, you know why married men with kids make more money than guys who are single without being married and don't have kids? Because they have to.
Yeah.
That's why they make more
Yeah.
money.
I mean, yeah.
So they literally choose to make more money because they have no other choice.
Yeah, that's definitely how I feel.
Yeah, right. And so you're doing it. So basically, like, I just look for someone's circumstances of like, why do they need this?
Yeah.
If someone's like hungry, then especially in a job like this is so work ethic driven. They're not gonna run out of
I
houses.
said I fucked up, but he's not wrong,
Right.
nigga.
So you just
I'm hungry, nigga.
do any more door to door and just train the guys?
Well, I think you're gonna be doing door to door
Okay.
in the training.
Okay, yeah.
So your sales is gonna be
Okay.
down. You're just gonna have more people.
One
so you can
channel,
do it.
one
Right.
solution,
Okay.
one channel.
Makes sense.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yep.
Basically, as far as I'm concerned, I want you to keep doing door to door, because if you've got your guy and you've got you guys start doing 10 deals a day, just you 2, you're at 300 a month. You need, in 3 months, you're at your 1,000. Forget everything else. In 3 months, you're at 1,000,
Yeah.
right? But as far as you're concerned, I don't think you should ever do something alone.
Okay.
So you have this skill set. You should have somebody always watching you, so that you're getting 2 birds, 1 stone, right? You're double dipping on effort.
Yeah.
So someone's always with you because you're the lead salesperson, and they're learning until eventually somebody else is the best salesperson. You pass out. You step back Homer Simpson style into the bushes, and then they slide up, and then they become lead trainer. And if you want, you say, hey, I'll give you $60 a sale instead of 50 because it's a little harder to have somebody else with you.
Right. Makes a lot of sense.
Easy.
Yeah. Cool.
I feel like this is it. So
I
let's
think that's
do a
it,
quick
yeah.
recap here.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick recap and we'll prioritize it, but it's going to be an easy list. Simple, not easy. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. So, make it blue for you, Michael. All right. I know Michael really wanted blue. He's like, all right. So the first thing we're going to do is we made the decision to go scatter as our avatar. All right.
Okay,
So that's
yep, one
decision
avatar.
number 1, which we just did instantly. But there we go. Number 2 is we switched our offer. So we have now an AB offer for 3 months free. And so offer A is going to be $189,
For 12 months.
and then 60 per month after that. And then offer B is $360, free bin.
My bad. That's
Sorry,
3
go.
months. That's a 6 months, nigga.
Free Indeed ads. I'd also hit up your network. You only need a couple, right? Indeed ads
To get the sales?
into group call.
Yep,
Or
intervene
use, honestly,
process. So it's basically saying allocate.
Really busy, so the 2-minute, call in person, and then tag along. And role playing until your eyes bleed. And the nice thing is that basically document demonstrate duplicate is the process that we use. And so like the document is like you have the script, they memorize it while you're walking between doors. You're just like you're role playing it back and forth. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
Yeah.
Demonstrate, you do it in front of them. Hey, watch me follow the script, watch me close deals. Now duplicate, you knock, I'll be here, I'll ride shotgun and I'll watch you do it so you can give immediate feedback.
Okay.
That's it. And then in terms of shit, what's the outcome of this? The outcome of all of this is that you are cash flow positive and babies have food.
Smiley face. Yeah. Yeah.
Feel better? Does this feel clear?
It does, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, give me instructions and I'll go.
That's it. That's all you have to do. And the nice thing is 1 and 2 is instant.
Yeah.
You literally just have to do this.
Right.
Go hire 5 more sales guys. I think this is the play.
Yeah. I think so too.
Doesn't this feel like the noise in the world, like quiet?
I think I was doing way too much.
Of course you're doing way too much.
I think I was like
You 2 different avatars and 5 different acquisition processes.
Yeah.
When there's just
Yeah.
one that if we just did this well,
Yeah.
we can solve the cash flow issue, and we can hit your extra 1,000 in the next 90 days.
Yeah.
It's a quarter. It's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Feel good?
I appreciate it.
That's what we need to get through.
Yeah.
So Philip, I'm rooting for you. If you enjoyed this and you want to see a different business that went from negative to positive in one conversation, check out this conversation with Alexia Mark. He's a legal person who does legal things for musicians so that they can get contracts and incorporate it and whatever.
I would say it's like having another.
Alright, business 2 Thanks video. We're fine. Alright. We're cooking up. We're getting hot. The mind is heating up. The warm up. I'm starting to understand. Next video. Shit is already too long. But yeah. I'm gonna post this right now, bro.